That situation doesn't get that one. Yeah, that's you yell at those like go right next door on there.
Oh yeah, he's laughing. Throw it. Well, I mean, he's like, sorry, man. I'm like, that's fine. Just throw it next time. Kind of like in between now. Yeah.
Better keep your eye on the ball.
Exactly.
Where the ball goes, the glove goes. I missed it. I was running down and
you know, a guy sitting there. Oh, really? You know?
I'm just doing this.
I don't know where you're going. I got anything on the back side? You got anything on the front side? I can't go Oh, not. Oh, not. A basketball goes like this, and a football goes like this.
I've done that too.
What? I mean, some people have a good grip on you.
That's a lot different. Manton doesn't have to do it like play by play. I guess it's still on the radio.
Well, argument was.
When you're doing the audio for
Yeah.
you have to like try to
What the hell? Yeah.
But if it's on the radio, he's gonna have to do like radio play by play because Antigo, there might be people in Antigo listening to this still radio. There's that guy, there's normally in WATKWR or WACD. Former employee of Antigo Sports, Antigo Radio.
I hope there was a few people listening on the radio.
Then all of a sudden you got confidence. They got supersized.
No idea.
Maybe he misses you? Retreat? I think he's all riled up. You don't want to retreat.
So no matter what they play for, you don't know
If Onalaska wins, we play Onalaska at 4. If Kaukauna wins, we play Onalaska at 1.
See the fair people going on the rocks twice.
Yep.
They both still go.
Yeah, they both still go to the. Is that where it is?
Sioux Falls. Hershey's has about 8 hours.
Yeah.
From Antigo. Lake went there?
Nope. Well, yesterday would have been the day and it all was solved, so. Talking maybe Tuesday, but that would.
We couldn't square them up.
Bring my truck down here, Jay?
Boom, 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 boom. My back. Oh, that feels so much better. We gotta get a couple more chairs on this. Oh, I like this one better. All I need is one.
Yeah, these are. I like these better than those padded ones.
Oh, these are so much better. So how far you went off? I couldn't really hear this. Wait, I'm tired. I knew it was in a reset the floorboard, but he wanted to keep that up. Kidding. Test Amy or what? What the hell? We're leaving it up there. Brewer's got a Wednesday. Yep. Did he do it? Did they do a 50-50? I don't think they did. They never came with boy, they could have made another $400 or $500.
Yeah, there was no 50-50 last.
No. Boy made about $800.
Nice.
The games we did. I couldn't. Well, speaking, yeah, you can't hear anything up here, probably. It's outstanding. Underneath and on the lines.
Look when I was down there, and I was just like, it's on really good.
Can you grab a couple of
Still got 10 minutes. But we might be getting going a few minutes early.
Couple episodes were like Dave? Dave? Yeah, it's like the rapper Little Dicky. I think he's funny. He's like a little Jewish guy. You heard him speak. Curly hair. He was rapping about his penis.
Oh boy. Right? Okay.
So the time of our next game is determined by
What happens this game? We play Onalaska. Regardless. If Onalaska wins, we play at 4. If Onalaska loses, we play Onalaska at 1. Because apparently the 3-0 team plays game 11.
well, that should be stated.
That was confusing.
It all. I remember years ago it was.
And then with the rematches and alright. Yes, we can.
I'm still trying to figure out this.
All right, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo, where we are set for game number 3 here, the nightcap of the evening, and day 3 featuring the 2 undefeated teams remaining here in the Class AA State Tournament, Kaukauna and Onalaska. Taking a look here at the path for these 2 teams, Onalaska winning their opener on Friday against Wapaka by an 11-1 score. Onalaska would then beat Anape on yesterday, 13-4, and here they are 2-0 taking on the other 2-0 team, Kaukauna. Kaukauna winning their first game, a 5-4 victory over River Falls. And then Kaukauna with a 9-6 victory over the host team, Antigo, yesterday. So the winner of this game, we already know who's going to play who tomorrow, and what it really comes down to is what time these games are going to take place. If Onalaska wins, it'll be Onalaska and Antigo at 4 o'clock, and then Kaukauna and River Falls at 1. If Kaukauna wins, they will play River Falls at 4, and Antigo and Onalaska will play at 1 p.m. The big thing is here, one of these teams is going to remain undefeated, and then you're going to have 3 teams all with 1 loss coming in to tomorrow's action. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the starting lineups for this one. Kaukauna, the home team, so we will start with Onalaska's starting lineup. Leading off and playing center field will be Mason Minglitz. Batting second to right fielder, Aiden Larson. Hitting in the 3 spot is the second baseman, Bryce Heft. Batting fourth, the first baseman, August Brandt. In the 5 spot is the third baseman, Wade Fox. Hitting sixth, the pitcher, Evan Gamoki. In the 7th spot is the left fielder, Maddox Hoff. Batting 8th, the catcher, Michael Saverin. And batting 9th is the shortstop, Griffin Schultz. So again, for Onalaska, it'll be Minglitz, Larson, and Heft, Brandt, Fox, Gamoki, Hoff, Saverin, and Schultz. For the home team, Kaukauna here, Kaukauna, the Angels. Coming in to this one, also 2-0, leading off, playing second base will be Gannon Vandehei. In the 2 spot is the center fielder, Cody Gaber. Batting third, the catcher, Charlie Block. Hitting in the 4 spot is the pitcher, Xander Hippis. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Matthew Bartel. In the 6th spot is the right fielder, Kyle Springstro. Batting 7th, the first baseman, Owen Halls. Hitting 8th, the third baseman, Brett Springers. And batting 9th is the left fielder, Owen Mersaw. Again, for Kaukauna, Vandehei, Gaber, and Block, Hippis, Bartel, and Springstro, Halls, Springers, and Mersaw. As out on the hill for Kaukauna, taking his warm-up tosses, is Xander Hippis. And while he's doing that, let's let you know what happened earlier today. A couple of teams eliminated here. Anape went home, or Anape, with a 4-0 defeat at the hands of River Falls, so River Falls still alive, and Antigo. The host team, they knocked off their region's champions. Medford was the region champion in Region 2, and Antigo and Medford both in Region 2. Antigo with a 9-0 victory in that one to stay alive here in the state tournament. So at the plate for Onalaska will be Mason Manglitz to lead things off. Hope you enjoy our broadcast here on Zalewski Sports. First pitch misses from Hippis. 0-1 to Manglitz. Hippis looks in, gets the sign from Block. This one is hit in the air to short. Shortstop doesn't even really have to move to make the grab. Matthew Bartel with the out. F6 on the putouts of Manglitz, and there's one away. Brings up the right fielder, Aiden Larson, for Onalaska. Onalaska has really been cruising here in this tournament so far. As Hippis ready to go with the pitch, is in for a strike to Aiden Larson. Ready to go again. Here's the 0-1. In strike 2, fastball that time. Quickly 0-2 on Larson. That one swung on a miss, pulling a string. It was Hippis on the curveball that time to retire Aiden Larson.
Second baseman, number 6, Bryce Heft.
First strikeout recorded by Hippis. And a Bryce Heft at the plate. That one swung on, fouled off. Unable to hang on to it was Block. Strike 1. So Hippis ready to go again. Kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch hit foul, first base side. That's going to get out of play. Over near the batting cages, heading towards Senior League Park across the way. Antigo typically plays their JV2 games over there during the high school season. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled off. Still 0-2 on Bryce Heft. August Brandt waits on deck. Pitch swung on. That time comes back. Hippis comes back with the fastball and retires Heft. So there's 2 strikeouts recorded by Xander Hippis. And Onalaska goes quietly in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're through a half inning of play. Onalaska nothing. And Kaukauna coming up. Bottom of the first inning. Leading things off for Kaukauna will be Gannon Vandehei. It'll be Vandehei, Gaber, and Block due up for the Angels here in the bottom of the first. Gamoki on the hill for Onalaska. Evan Gamoki deals. Pitch swung on a missed. It's 0-1. Gamoki works again. That one just misses a ball and a strike. Gamoki wasted no time. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and grounded towards short. Scooped up there. The throw is going to be in time to retire Vandehei. 6-3 on the putout. Good play at short by Griffin Schultz. Firing over to August Brandt at first. One down brings up the center fielder Cody Gaber. Gaber lefty in there for Kaukauna. Gamoki ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's on the knees. Good pitch by Gamoki. Oh, 0-1 on Gaber. That time off speed pitch. That's going to go to short as well. Scooped up to throw. One hopped and not in time. Good play by Griffin Schultz. Good scoop by Brandt, but Gaber beats it out. Good wheels down the first baseline for Cody Gaber. It's an infield single. One out, one on. Brings up the catcher, Charlie Block. Gamoki with the sign. From the stretch to pitch. That's hitting the air to right. Right at the right fielder. Nice grab out there. Throw back to first is not going to be in time. As Gaber back in head first. F9 on the putout. Those can be tough. Those kind of slicing line drives on the right field. But Aiden Larson making a nice play on it. 2 down. If Gaber's still on first, it brings up Xander Hippis. A little, excuse me, throw over to first. Check throw over to first. Keep Gaber honest over there. And again, you've seen he has good wheels down the line. Granted, tough play for the shortstop, Griffin Schultz, on that ground ball, but Gaber can move. Long look back at first by Gamoki. Hippis calls time. Hippis ready to go. Runner goes. Throw to second is in time. To retire Cody Gaber. He's gone. 2-4 on the putout for the third out of the inning. For Kaukauna in the bottom of the first. No runs on a hit. Nobody left. No errors. One complete here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. We're scoreless. As Kaukauna takes the field here defensively, going to the top of the second. Welcome back. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up here for Onalaska. It'll be August Brandt, Wade Fox, and Evan Gamoki. Xander Hippis looking really good in the first inning. And there's a breaking ball. That one misses. It's a 1-0 on Brandt. Hippis seems to mix up the fastball and the curveball. Changes speeds very well. That's the fastball that time, and he puts it by August Brandt. Seems like a guy that is certainly very capable of keeping hitters off balance. 1-1 pitch. Fastball that time just a little bit upstairs. 2-1 here on August Brandt. Breaking ball drops in that time, 2-2. Hippis ready to go again. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit foul, third base side. We'll do it again. Hippis with the sign from block. The pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on, fouled off. As Brandt stays alive. Two-two pitch, swung on, fouled off again. Brandt and Hippis, pretty good battle going here. Two-two again from Hippis. Inside, runs it full on Brandt. 3 balls, 2 strikes here, top of the second inning, no score. Payoff pitch. Hippis bounces it to the plate, and that's a walk. Brings up third baseman Wade Fox. Here, the runner aboard, first base runner for Onalaska today. Fox, the third baseman, steps in. Here's the pitch. One misses outside, 1-0. That's in for a strike. Breaking ball that time from Hippis. Evan Gamoki waits on deck for Onalaska. Hippis looks in, pitch, fastball, fouled off and stuck up in the fence in the backstop. Quick throw over to first base, and back head first is Brandt. Keeping Brandt honest over there. Now Hippis works to the plate. That's in for a strike as well. And Fox is gone looking for out. Number 1 brings up the pitcher, Evan Gamoki. Third strikeout already for Hippis. Owen Halls holds the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, breaking ball, misses. 1-0 on Gamoki. Maddox Hoff waits on deck. Hippis deals, fastball, chopper to third. They'll go to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get, so it'll be a fielder's choice for Gamoki as Brandt has gone 5-4.
Number 7, Maddox off.
Gamoki aboard on the fielder's choice. Nice play at third by Brett Sprangers. Sprangers threw for Kaukauna yesterday against Antigo. Checking a runner at first by Hippis. The pitch. A bunt attempt is foul by Maddox off. It's 0-1. Only 2 games here tomorrow. Here, a 1 o'clock game and a 4 o'clock game, and we know the matchups and the teams involved. We just don't know who's playing at what time. The pitch, swung on, fouled off, check swing by Maddox Hoff, makes it 0-2. Runner goes, that's going to be swung on, and it's a base hit into left field for Maddox Hoff. Gamoki to second.
Number 3, Michael Stavrin.
First hit allowed by Xander Hippis. Brings up the catcher Michael Savrin. Shortstop Griffin Schultz waits on deck. So 2 aboard with 2 out here for Onalaska. Top of the second inning. Savrin steps in. Hippis works. Fastball that time. Fly high. Cross for a strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called. Another fastball that time from Xander Hippis. So if you're Savrin, you got to be able to fight the breaking pitch off, because I would expect that's what you're going to see here. And, you get the fastball again, drive it someplace. There's the curveball. Just missing. 1-2 on Savrin. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners on first and second for Onalaska. Hippis ready to go. Checks the runner's deals. That's in the dirt. Charlie Block keeps it in front of him. 2-2. Two pitch upstairs, works it full now on Savrin. And runners will be going with the pitch. Fastball misses, ball 4. Wait, yes, no, maybe, yes. Ball 4. Gamoki to third. Hoff to second. Savrin aboard on the walk. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Griffin Schultz. Second walk issued by Xander Hippis. Now Charlie Block coming out and having a couple words with Xander Hippis here. Two outs, so you're not really going to see Kaukauna do anything special or different defensively. You got to force any base right now. Opening pitch in the dirt. Block knocks that down. 1-0. Mason Minglitz waits on deck. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Well, as good as Hippus looked in the first, he struggled a little bit here in the second. And that's a balk. Hippus looking at the umpire like, what did I do? And he can't ask for an explanation, and the umpire really should go and explain to him what he did. And we're going to get a timeout called by Kaukauna here as their manager comes out. So that scores a run. As Gamoki scores. Hoff moves to third. Saverin to second. So Onalaska getting the Hippus here in the second. Manager Ben Gabriel out there having a few words. Settling everybody down early here in this one yet. 2-0 Kona, Griffin Schultz, now it's 3-0. So Schultz, I'm sure, going to watch this one. That's fastball right down the middle for a strike. You know, and if you're Xander Hippus right here, and this is the number 9 batter, challenge him. You know, I think that's got to be your mentality from the pitching perspective here. That's ball 4. Third walk issued in the inning by Xander Hippus. Back to the top of the order now for Onalaska. Mason Minglitz to the plate. Hippus deals to Minglitz. That one misses a catcher. Charlie Black trying to hold it there for the umpire, but to no avail. One and 0 on Minglitz. Runners with their leads. Hippus from the windup here, if bases loaded. That's a fastball on the knees for a strike. 1-1 pitch in for a strike. Strike 2 called. Breaking ball in that time from Hippus. Hippus ready to go again here against Minglitz. 1-2 pitch swung on. Fit foul. Still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here, top of the second inning. Pitch to Minglitz. Outside. 2-2. Eden Larson waits on deck. Minglitz, the 7th man to hit here in the inning for Onalaska. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and I don't think Minglitz likes to call. I'm sure he thinks it was a little high. And probably wouldn't be hanging around the home plate area too long here if I'm Minglitz, just to get back to the dugout. And so Onalaska picks up a run. So 1 run, 1 hit, 3 left. No errors in the inning. At 1.5 complete. Onalaska 1, Kaukauna coming back up here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Thank you for joining us on Zalewski Sports. Matt Converse with you here this evening as Onalaska and Kaukauna doing battle. In the evening nightcap, it is Onalaska with the 1-0 lead. And he pitches upstairs to the leadoff man here in the inning, Xander Hippis. Hippis already 44 pitches through 2 innings for Kaukauna, through 35 last inning. So it'll be Hippis, Bartle, and Springstro due up. The pitch, swung on, this one's hitting the air to center. And they're making the catch is Aiden Larson, or excuse me, Mason Minglitz for the first out.
Excuse me, shortstop number 10, Matthew Bartle.
Matthew Bartle steps to the plate. There was a 1 away. The pitch. That's in for a strike on Bartle. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Bartle. Pitch misses up and away. A ball and 2 strikes. That one, strike 3 called inside corner. And Bartle doesn't like the call. He's chirping a little bit. Bartle gone looking for out number 2. First strikeout recorded by Evan Gamoki. And Kyle Springstro to the plate. Pitch by Gamoki, misses ball 1. Owen Halls awaits on deck. 1-0. Swung on. This is hit up the middle. That's a base hit for Kyle Springstro.
First baseman, number 28.
Second hit of the game allowed by Gamoki. Which also means it's the second hit for Kaukauna. First baseman Owen Halls stepping in for Kaukauna. August Brandt holding the runner at first. Look over by Gamoki before he puts that foot in front of the rubber. Now looks like Gamoki ready to go here. Gamoki from the stretch now. We'll look over his shoulder back at first. Throw back over and back in, step in a dive is Springstro. Hall's looking down at his third base coach. The pitch. Fastball strike that time from Owen Halls. Or to Owen Halls from Gamoki, I should say. Again, Springstro off first. Another throwback over, and it's close, but not that close. Springstro back in again with a step and a dive. It's been a great weekend of baseball here at Kretz Brothers Park for sure. Pitches upstairs. It's a ball and a strike to Halls. Saverin taking a little look at first base after the pitch. Now Saverin with the signs. Looks like Gamoki ready. Gamoki deals again. Just missed. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Owen Halls from Evan Gamoki. Again, Brant holding the bag at first. The pitch upstairs. Now we're going to get a throw back. And back in safely. Is Springstro. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Here we're in the bottom of the second inning. Onalaska's Gamoki kicks in, delivers, ball 4. First walk issued by Gamoki. Puts runners on first and second with 2 away. Brett Springer's to the plate now. He's playing third base today for Kaukauna. 1-0 Onalaska with the lead. They picked up a run in the top half of the second inning. Kaukauna forcing Gamoki to throw a few pitches here in the second inning. That first up offering fastball across for a strike. 0-1 here to Brett Springers. Owen Mersaw waits on deck. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now on Springers. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Gamoki ready to work. Breaking pitch. Strike 3 call, and Springer's gone looking for out number 3. Strikeout number 2 recorded by Gamoki. Kaukauna gets a man in scoring position, but that's it. No runs on a hit. They leave 2. No Onalaska errors, 2 complete. Onalaska 1, Kaukauna nothing. And Kaukauna, they'll take the field here for the top of the third. So I'll take a little break. We'll be back in just a moment here with the third on Zaleski Sports. Top of the third, Onalaska will lead things off here with Aiden Larson. He'll be followed by Bryce Heft and August Brandt, 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the order for Onalaska to face Xander Hippis. Hippis, 44 pitches coming into the inning. And that's going to be a bunt to third base side, and a throw is in time to retire Aiden Larson, 5-3 on the putout. Nice play by by Brett Springers, charging up on that one and making a good throw. Brings up the second baseman, Bryce Heft. First offering to Heft misses, a little up. One and 0 to Heft. That one's inside, make it 2-0. Now block out to have a couple of words with Xander Hippis. 11 state tournament appearances for Onalaska. As this pitch hit high and hard to left. That's off to one, hops the wall off the warning track. And this will be a stand-up double for Bryce Heft.
First baseman, number 17, August Grant.
Brings up to first baseman August Brandt on the double by off the double by Bryce Heft. Onalaska was state championships in 1991, 2004, 2008. That pitch swung on and missed. He got fooled by the curveball to August Brandt. Hippis works 0-1, make it 0-2. And if I'm Hippis, I'm throwing the same pitch because Brandt seems to like the curveball. I'd throw the same thing. Gets the sign from catcher. That one over the broadcast location here. I guess they got one in here on Friday from what I hear. Tony, I would have caught it. Would have caught it. 0-2 to count here to August Brandt. Strike 3 called on the knees. And Brandt gone looking. Got him with the fastball.
Third baseman, number 4, Wade Fox.
2 away. 4th strikeout for Hippis. And Wade Fox steps to the plate. Fox playing third today for Onalaska. Runner on second is Bryce Heft. Pitch to Fox. Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1 on Fox. Fox 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking in the second. Check back at second by Hippis. Turns, fires. And the backhand head first was Heft. As the second baseman coming over and covering the base. Gannon Vandehei. The pitch swung on and missed. And this is going to allow Heft to get the third as it gets away from the catcher, Charlie Block. 0-2. Count to Wade Fox. Evan Gamoki waits on deck. Hippis steals. Pitch fouled off. Take that back. It was not fouled off. That was a fair ball. Off the plate and then jumped in front of the plate. And Fox is gone 2 unassisted.
No errors and 1 man left on. 2-1 now.
So for Onalaska, no runs on a hit. They leave 1. No Kaukauna errors. We got 2.5 complete. It is Onalaska 1, Kaukauna nothing. We're back here in just a bit with the bottom of the third. This is the Class AA Legion State Tournament here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Bottom of the third inning. here at Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Brings up for Kaukauna the 9-1-2 hitters. It'll be Owen Mersaw. He was 4 for 4 yesterday. 2 doubles, 2 singles from the number 9 spot. And top of the order, Gannon Vandehei and Cody Gaber to face Evan Gamoki. First offering misses ball 1 to Owen Mersaw. 1-0. That one's going to be chopped towards third. Good play by the third baseman. Makes a good throw, and Mersaw is gone. 5-3. Nice play of third by Wade Fox. Making a good throw over to August Brandt to retire Mersaw. And it's back to top of the order for Kaukauna. Gannon Vandehei, who grounded short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball strike. From Gamoki. Gamoki ready to work again. It's a 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. Wind has pretty much died down here at Kretz Park. It was pretty breezy earlier today. This one hitting the air. This could be trouble. This is the right center field. And on his horse around the first and on his way to second is Gannon Vandehei with the double. Third hit for Kaukauna.
Center fielder, number 6, Cody Gaber.
So Cody Gaber steps to the plate with a man in scoring position here for the Angels. Gamoki stepped off the back of the rubber. Now is it ready to go? Umpire holding things up here. There we go. He says play ball, so we will. Gamoki, long look back at second. Now will work to the plate, showing bunt and trying to lay one down is Cody Gaber. He wants that one foul over towards the Onalaska dugout. 0-2 now on Cody Gaber. So he's going to have to swing away here. Gamoki looks back at Vandehei. The pitch. A little inside. Ball and 2 strikes now on Gaber. Charlie Block waits on deck. Well, base hit here could score Vandehei. Gaber singled back and had an infield single back into first. He's got some good wheels, but then he was caught stealing. 1-2 pitch. That gets away. Back to the screen allows Vandehei to move to third base. That got away from Michael Saverin. Now the Onalaska manager is going to come out and have a chat. And is Onalaska maybe looking at only going to 30 pitches or so with Gamoki? That could be something else they're thinking about. I believe Gamoki could come back and throw tomorrow if he throws 30 or less. That doesn't look like it's going to be the case here, that they're going to change pitchers, but count is 2-1 on Cody Gaber. Umpire coming out now to break things up. Yeah, Gamoki's going to stay. 2-1 count to Cody Gaber. Gaber steps back in. Runner at third now as Kaukauna trying to tie this one up. Here in the bottom half of the third inning. Pitch. Down low. 3-1 on Gaber. Infield up here for Onalaska, so I'm sure that's one of the things they're talking about. They're at the meeting at the mound. 3-1. Swung on. It's going to be grounded to short. Shortstop was thinking about throwing before he got the baseball. Wade Fox couldn't handle it. And that will go down as an E6. And we're tied at 1 as Vandehei scores. Brings up the catcher Charlie Block with 1 out. 1-1 your new score. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike from Gamoki. Gamoki, long look at first. There's Gaber with the lead over there. That's in there, strike 2 called. And Gaber was caught stealing in the first inning. Has good wheels, but I don't think he got a very good jump. And again, Gamoki from the stretch deals upstairs. Ball and 2 strikes to Charlie Block. Gamoki again takes a peek over at Gaber. That one's hitting the air short center field. Shortstop drifting back. He's not going to get there, and that kind of falls into that Bermuda Triangle where nobody could get to it. Left fielder coming on. Left fielder made a diving attempt at it. Couldn't get there. And great hustle by Maddox Hoff. He's a little slow getting up. And he is up now. And that'll go down as an infield hit. Or a base hit, I should say, not an infield hit. Fourth allowed by Gamoki. Yeah, that one just kind of, it's a Texas leaguer. They just hit it where nobody could get to it. Pitcher Xander Hippis at the plate now. Runners on first and second. Pitch, and that hit. That's a foul ball. I was going to say that hits Hippis coming out of the box. And are they going to try and say that Hippis was out of the box when it hit him? And I don't believe it was. It hit him when he's still in there. Onalaska wanted a little clarification on that, though, so it's 0-1 on Hippis. Matthew Bartle waits on deck. Now the Onalaska manager does come out to chat with the home plate umpire, and I'm pretty sure that's what the question is going to be. Did that hit him when he was out of the box, or was he still in the box? And it bounced right back up and hit him before really he started running, so... Foul ball. Yeah, the ball went into fair territory after it hit off of Xander Hippis. So Hippis back in, facing an 0-1 count. Here is Gamoki, a check of the runners. Delivers, and that gets away from the catcher, Sabrin. And Gaber and Block will each move up 90 feet. Gaber to third, Block to second. So, Onalaska in a bit of a spot here. Again, the infield will play up for Onalaska in a 1-1 game. Here in the bottom of the third. Gaber off third, Block off second. That pitch is lined hard down the third baseline. Coach barely getting out of the way for Kaukauna. That one had a little on it. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, one after one up in the zone and fouled it off to stay alive. Probably would have been ball 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on again, fouled off on a play. Gomolki came into the inning at 23 pitches. Now Gomolki ready to work. Here's the 1-2 again, breaking ball, and again, Hippis falls it off. Good battle here between Hippis and Gomolki. One ball, 2 strikes. We got 1 out here. Bottom of the third. 1-1 your score between Onalaska, post 336, and Kaukauna, post 41. Gomolki taking his time. Here is his catcher, Michael Savrin, running through the signs. Pitch swung on and missed. And Gomolki wins the battle. And a good battle it was between the two. 2 away. Third strikeout recorded by Gomolki. Matthew Bartle steps to the plate to shortstop for Kaukauna this evening. Gomolki ready to go. The pitch swung on. This is hit towards the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Actually makes the throw from near the second base position. And retires Matthew Bartle 6-3. Really nice play by Griffin Schultz right there to retire Bartle to end the inning. So Kaukauna evens it up. They pick up a run. 2 hits. And 1 Onalaska error, 2 men left on base. But that's all Kaukauna can get as they threatened, but could not push any more across. So we are through 3 innings of play here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Onalaska 1, Kaukauna 1. This is the Class AA Legion State Tournament. And we'll be back at the top of the 4th here in just a moment. Top of the 4th inning here from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters that do up for Onalaska: Evan Gomolki, Maddox Hoff, and Michael Savrin. That pitch hit foul off the foot, I believe, of Evan Gomolki. 0-1. Gomolki up to 45 pitches through 3 innings. That's a fastball hitting the air right. Making camp under that is Kyle Springstro to record the out. F9 on the putout of Gamoki. There's one away. Brings up Maddox Hoff, who is 1 for 1. Singled in the second. Onalaska had bases loaded in the second, but only able to get 1 run out of it. And that was on a balk by Hippis, which brought Gamoki home. Here's the 1-0 from Gamoki. Swung on, ball tipped into the mitt of Charlie Block. Ball to strike. One pitch, swung on, fouled back into the screen. So 1-2. Saverin waits on deck for Onalaska. One ball, 2 strikes. That one fouled off again. Hippis looks in, has the sign from Block. Breaking pitch. Just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I'm watching Block back behind the plate. He's kind of flipping the signs. Now he's puts that glove on the ground, and that pitch swung on and missed.
The catcher, number 3, Michael Safran.
Off, gone on strikes for out number 2. Strikeout number 5 recorded by Hippis. But it's just weird that he's not really given the target to Hippis. And if you're watching along, if you watch Block here, and that mitt's on the ground until that pitch is in the air. And that's in the dirt, grabbed, and a nice grab by Block. It's 1-0. I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or otherwise, but it's certainly different. 1-0 to count here to Michael Saverin. That's in for a strike. 1-1 your count. Saverin walked back in the second inning. 1-1 pitch into dirt, gets away from Block. That'll go back to the screen. You'll get a new ball from the umpire, I believe. There we go. On deck batter Griffin Schultz over to pick that one up. So again, Block with the signs. Here's the pitch. That's in for strike number 2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, I've never seen a catcher really do that before, where he just kind of keeps the mitt on the ground until the pitch is in the air. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on, chopper to first. The throw will be in time to retire a diving Michael Saverin. 3-1 on the putout. Good hustle by Hippis to get over there. So Onalaska goes quietly in the 4th. No runs, no hits, nobody left, no Kaukauna errors. 3.5 complete. Knotted at 1 here at Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Class AA state tournament here on Zalewski Sports. We'll be right back. Bottom of the fourth inning from Kretz Brothers Park here in Antigo. And so we're set up along in the press box on the third base side above the home, or when Antigo's playing is the home dugout. Springstro, Halls, and Springers due up for Kaukauna. This is a little pop-up first base side, foul territory grabbed for the out by August Brandt. F3 on the put out, one away. One pitch, one out. Owen Halls to the plate. Halls walked in the second inning. And that time, Gamolke putting a fastball by Owen Halls. It's 0-1. Very good baseball game here between a couple of very good teams this evening. Kind of what we expected. And that one bounced up to the plate by Gamolke. It's a ball and a strike. And you know, kind of myself in that spot, I got to see Kaukauna yesterday, and I've seen bits and pieces of Onalaska, but still a feeling out process too to see what these teams are really about, as that's in there for a fastball called strike. On Owen Halls, it's 1-2. You know, the depths of the pitching staffs and as such. You know, Onalaska's cruised through the first two games, but they're being given a challenge here by Kaukauna. That's 2-2 now. Kaukana's games have been a little tighter. A 1-run victory on Friday and a 3-run victory on Saturday, but that game was tied in the sixth inning as well. That one's going to be laced down the third baseline foul. Still 2-2. Evan Gamolke ready to work. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off again by Owen Halls. I can tell you, Hippus for Kaukauna, 68 pitches through 4 innings. We'll get a total for Gamolke after this inning. That pitch swung and a missed. Hall's going on strikes for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 12, Brett Springers.
Brings up Brett Springers for Kaukauna here with 2 outs. Springers went down looking in the second inning. He is 0 for 1. Gamolke deals. Ball tipped into the mitt of Savern. It's 0-1. Owen Mersaw would be the next hitter if Springers were to reach. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a missed. It's 0-2. So Gamolke looking for a quick inning here. Taking his time as he's going, Savern going through the signs, and here we go. 0-2. Swung on, fouled off. We'll do it again. Just kind of thinking maybe Springers would have called time and stepped out as Gamolke taking his time, making up his mind on what he wanted to come with here in the 0-2 count. Now I'm watching Savern behind the plate, and Savern, he's going to take and set his pitcher up. That pitch misses. Just a contrast between the catchers. Block keeping his glove on the ground until the pitcher comes to the plate. Savern kind of setting up a target for Gamolke. This time they're going to try and come up high. And they fight it off. Little looper to second base. F4 on the putout. Springers is gone. for out number 3. No runs. No hits. Nobody left on base. And no Onalaska errors here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So 4 complete. Still knotted at 1 apiece. Kaukauna takes the field. And I'll let you know you're listening to Class AA Legion State Tournament Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back. Top of the 5th inning in a fast-moving game here this evening. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up for Onalaska in the top of the 5th. It'll be Schultz, Manglitz, and Larson to face Xander Hippis. Hippis 68 pitches coming into the inning. And that's going to be a bunt, and they get Hippis a throw. Oh boy, that's close. And they call Schultz out at first base. And it's a tough play when you bunt down that third base side for a right-handed pitcher because he falls off to the first base side. And it's hard for him to get back to that ball, and he did it. And then you got to come back and kind of throw across your body. But a good play by Xander Hippis to retire Griffin Schultz. 1-3 on the putout. 1 away and brings up Mason Manglitz. Manglitz 0 for 2 today. Popped up to short and struck out. That one misses from Hippis, ball 1. And the pitchers could go the distance today if they kind of settle in here in the last few innings. And that pitch fouled off out of play. But it's Hippis had a 35-pitch second inning. That's what's really hurt him. Here's the 1-1. And this one is going to be hit right back up the middle. That's a base hit for Mason Manglitz. Third hit allowed by Hippis. Brings up Aiden Larson. Larson, the right fielder for Onalaska. Quick throw over to first by Hippis, and a runner back at first is Manglitz. Hippis goes to the plate. That pitch swung and a miss, and a big swing by Aiden Larson. Larson looking to land that one out on the street if he gets a hold of it. We have activity in the Kaukauna bullpen, and back in again, head first is Manglitz. So 0-1 the count on Aiden Larson. Pitch, runner goes. That one's fouled off. 0-2 now on Larson. So hit and run on that time for Onalaska. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Swung on, hit foul over towards Senior League Park. And actually, I believe that is going to get on to the field over there. It does. Youngsters playing over there. They can throw that one back in. And another throw over to first by Hippis, and back in again is Manglitz. Runner goes, pitch swung on and missed. This could be a strike him out, throw him out. It's not. As Larson down on strikes, but it is a stolen base for Mason Minglets. Throw was a little off target from Block. 2 away. Strikeout number 6 for Hippus. With 2 down, it's Bryce Heft at the plate. That pitch gets away from Block, which allows Minglets to move to third. So now the go-ahead run just 90 feet away for Onalaska. Can't quite get a number on the person warming up over in the Kaukauna bullpen. One 0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. That one fastball in for a strike. Maybe 29 Steineke. He's just labeled as an outfielder. Pitch misses 3-1. Oh, Xavier Stewart, okay. Warming up. 3-1 count, and that's going to be a chopper to third. Picked up in foul territory. It'll be full now on Heft, as that was picked up in foul territory by Sprangers. Full count, 2 outs. The pitch swung on. This one's hit into left field. If it's fair, it's a run, and it is. That's a one hops the wall, and Onalaska takes the lead on the standing double by Bryce Heft. Minglets trots home. He got into that one. Brings up first baseman August Brandt. Brandt 0 for 1, walked into second, struck out looking into third. 2-1 your new score here in the top of the 5th inning. The pitch from Hippus to Brandt. That one misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. To August Brandt. The pitch. Swung on, grounder to first. First baseman takes it unassisted. Play over there by Owen Halls to retire August Brandt. 3 unassisted to end the inning. But Onalaska picks up a run. Done 2 hits, no Kaukauna errors, and 1 man left on. We got 4.5 complete from Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Your new score: Onalaska 2, Kaukauna 1. This is the Class AA Legion State Tournament here at Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo, and you're watching it on Zalewski Sports. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 5th inning here at Kretz Brothers Park. Owen Mersaw is going to lead it off for Kaukauna, trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Mersaw, Vandehei, and Gaber for Kaukauna, 9-1-2. And the opening pitch to Mersaw misses ball 1. Mersaw 0 for 1 today. He grounded to third, back into third. He was 4 for 4 yesterday. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball bounces up there and gets away from Severn. It's 2-0. Two would appear to be pretty equally matched teams here this evening. Onalaska's had the easier go of it the first couple of games, but seeing them matched up head-to-head here, these two teams are pretty equal. 2 balls and a strike on Mersaw. Two-one pitch. Fastball, strike 2 called. 2-2 now from Gamoki to Mersaw. Two balls, 2 strikes. Gamoki deals, that's outside. Works it full on Mersaw. 3-2 your count. Now stepping off the back of the rubber is Gamoki. Gamoki with the sign from Severn. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4, and Mersaw draws a walk. Second walk issued by Gamoki. Brings up Gannon Vandehei. Vandehei 1 for 2 today. Doubled and scored in the 3rd. Grounded to short in the 1st. Check it, a runner by Gamoki. Now to pitch. That's going to be a bunt down the first base line. Oh, and knocked into foul territory by Gamoki, so it's a fair ball. That looked to me like it was going to start rolling foul. It was pick it up and tag him, right. That's appeared to be what Gamoki is trying to do, is pick up the baseball and tag Vandehei, and that didn't work so well for him. Kicked it into foul territory. And that is going to go E1. Vandehei aboard, so 2 on for Kaukauna with nobody out. Cody Gaber at the plate. Gaber 1 for 2, singled in the 1st, reached on an error in the 3rd. And now a little pickoff play coming back to second base. As Gamoki throws back. I think they're trying to draw the eyes of the base runner with the shortstop running towards third. That's a design play. Now a bunt. That's going to be right back to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to go to third, and they get the force. Yeah, they bunted that right back to Gamoki, did a Gaber. It'll be a fielder's choice. Gaber's aboard. 1-6 on the putout of Mersaw for the first out of the inning. Charlie Block Now at the plate. Block today, 1 for 2. Flew out to right in the first, singled in the third. Onalaska trying to hang on to that 1-run advantage. The pitch, fastball strike to Charlie Block. Xander Hippis on deck. Gamoki ready to work. Gamoki came into the inning at 58 pitches. That one's upstairs, this ball and a strike. So Gamoki gets the sign from Savrin. Now Gamoki steps off the back of the rubber. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, Onalaska leads 2-1 here over Kaukauna. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a chopper to short. Oh, and that's going to get by, and Kaukauna is going to tie this up. Second baseman, or the shortstop, was kind of playing more up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Charlie Block. That scores Vandehei, and we're tied at 2. Gaber to second. Block aboard on the single. The RBI. So 2 runs on 5 hits for Kaukauna, 2 runs on 3 hits for Onalaska. Gaber on second, Block on first. Hippis at the plate. Hippis is 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout. Hippis and Gamoki had a really good battle last at bat for Hippis before he ended up striking out. First one misses, it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That one is hit to left. That's going to score at least 1. As the Gaber's around third, he's going to score. They're going to hold Block at third. It'll be a double for Hippis. And an RBI. Gaber scores, and Kaukauna takes the lead 3-2. Runners on second and third. And we may get a pitching change here for Onalaska. We'll see. Their Brock Nat coming out here to talk things over. Let's see if we get a pitching change or not. If he's just coming out to try and settle things down. Matthew Bartel is the batter due up. So 3-2, Kaukauna with the lead over Onalaska. The bottom of the 5th inning. Again, this will affect what time the games are tomorrow. We already know it's going to be Antigo versus Onalaska and River Falls versus Kaukauna. We just don't know what time. If Kaukauna wins, it'll be Kaukauna and Onalaska at 4. Or not Kaukauna, Kaukauna and River Falls at 4. Antigo and Onalaska would play at 1. Infield up here for Onalaska. Gamoki gets a sign from Savrin. He's ready to work to Matthew Bartle. The pitch. Fastball strike. Again, only 1 out. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on. Hit foul. On the third base line. And that's why you tell your base runners that on the third base side, you stay in foul territory. If that ball hits you in fair territory, you're out. And that one ripped down the line, just foul. Oh, 2 to count on Matthew Bartle. Bartle's 0 for 2 today. Pitch by Gamoki, swung on. This is hitting the air to the left. This is going to score a run. Now the runner going to second, and there's going to be no play. And it's 4-2 Kaukauna. Block scores. Hippest to third. Bartle given a double there. He wasn't stopping, so I'm going to give him a double. Either way, it doesn't matter. You think he went on to throw to third, or you think he went?
So he wanted to even try to go in that
Yeah.
third.
All right.
That's a good baseline.
Yeah. All right, we'll give him a base hit regardless. Doesn't matter. He's on second base. He doesn't care if he has a double or a single.
Got the RBI.
Exactly. He got the RBI there, and it's 4-2. Kaukauna, and again, the infield up here with Kyle Springstro at the plate. Springstro 1 for 2, and that pitch is fouled off. Oh, 0-2 the count. 0-2 count on Springstro. Gamoki here could use a strikeout. And now stepping off the back of the rubber is Gamoki again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one just missed. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Gamoki deals. Strike 3 called, and Springstro is gone looking for out number 2. Strikeout number 4 recorded by Gamoki, and this brings up Owen Halls. Halls has walked and struck out today. So 0 for 1 with a walk is Halls. Pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike from Gamoki. So Onalaska is going to have some work to do when they come up here in the top of the 6th. Oh, 1 pitch down low, 1-1. Onalaska, the only team to put up consecutive double-digit run games, 11 in their first game, 13 in their second. They've been held to 2 here today. Breaking ball misses upstairs. It's 2-1. Medford, the only other team to put up double-digit runs in this tournament. They did so against Wapaka on Saturday. That pitch fouled off out of play. It's 2-2. Brett Springers waits on deck. Hall's the 8th man to bat here in the inning for Kaukauna. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two pitch. Down low. Springers, or the catcher trying to find the baseball is a Saverin, and the pitcher comes in and helps him out. And they want an appeal on the check swing, and Halls did not go. Didn't look like he went to me either. So Halls works the phone call. And they count full. 3-2 to Owen Halls from Evan Gamoki. Now Gamoki steps off the back of the rubbers. Hall steps out. Couple of big runs sitting out here for Kaukauna. They already lead by 2, and they'd certainly like to push that lead to 4. And could do so with a base hit. Here's the payoff pitch from Gamoki. That's down low, ball 4. Third walk issued by Gamoki. And Brett Springer's to the plate now for Kaukauna here. Bases juiced, 2 down. The pitch upstairs. Runners will be going on any sort of contact here for the Angels. 1-0 count on Brett Springers. Gamoki has no place to go with a batter here. He's got to challenge him. Springers is 0 for 2 today. It's a strikeout and a pop up to second. Count 2-0 now on Brett Springers. Gamoki with the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Springers. Springer's 9th man to hit here for the Kaukauna post 41 Angels. That one swung on and missed. 2-2. Onalaska looking to get out of it. Kaukauna looking to add to their lead. Two to count. High drama here at the Kretz Park. And that pitch just misses. That's a tough pitch to take on a 2-strike count. Full count now on Springers. Runners will be going. Here, bases loaded. Runners will be moving as soon as Gamoki goes to the plate. Gamoki to the windup here. Runners are moving. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and Onalaska gets out of it without any further damage. And Springer's down on strikes. But the damage done by Kaukauna here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave 3 on base. And we have 1 Onalaska error. 5 complete here from Kretz Park in Antigo. Kaukauna 4, Onalaska 2. This is the 2021 Class AA State Legion Baseball Tournament. And we'll be back with the top of the 6th inning right after this. Top of the 6th inning from Kretz Park in Antigo. 4-2, Kaukauna leads it. Kaukauna with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. That'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Onalaska. Wade Fox, Evan Gamoki, and Maddox Hoff. 85 pitches so far for, 86 now. As the pitch is a strike for Hippis. And that's pitch number 87. That's strike 2. Fox struck out swinging. And grounded to the catcher. 0-2 pitch, swung on. Chopper of third base side, foul. Still 0-2 on Wade Fox. Just 3 hits today for Onalaska. 0-2 pitch, swung on, hit in the air to center. Easy play out there is drifting in is Cody Gaber to record out number 1. F8 on the putout, 1 away, brings up to pitcher Evan Gamoki. Gamoki reached on a fielder's choice in the second and scored, and he's flowing out to right. Pitch misses, ball 1. 1-0 on Gamoki. On swing and a miss, or misses. That one's upstairs. Gamoki trying to get something started here for Onalaska, trailing by 2 in the 6th. Hippis puts that one across for a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Maddox Hoff waits on deck. The pitch misses. It's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's going to be a little blooper in the right field, and drifting back and making the grab is a Vandehei for out number 2. Again, Vandehei on the grab, F4 on the putout, 2 away. Brings up to left fielder Maddox Hoff. Hoff has 1 of the 3 hits today for Onalaska. Is 1 for 2. Base hit in the second, strikeout in the 4th. No, take that back. We're going to get a pinch hitter here for number 12, Kaden Kakasil, to pinch hit for Maddox Hoff. Kakasil, 0-1 to count. Ooh, way ahead of that. Make it 0-2. Kind of a tomahawk at that one. Quickly 0-2. Michael Saverin waits on deck. 2-2 pitch. And he's behind the fastball there, and that will do it for Onalaska in the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base, no errors. 5.5 complete. Kaukauna 4, Onalaska 2. This is the 2021 Class AA Legion State Tournament here in Antigo. And you are watching it on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back. Bottom of the sixth inning here at Kretz Brothers Park. Gamoki coming into the inning with 90 pitches. Nine, 1, and 2 due up for Kaukauna. Marcel, Vandehei, and Gaber. That pitch misses, ball one. So Onalaska defensively needs a clean inning here, and then they'll get one more crack at it in the top of the seventh. And in Kaukauna, they're going to look to add a few runs. Pitch to Mersaw. That one is hitting the air to center. Making the grab in center field is Mason Manglitz for out number one. F8 on the put out. One away. Brings up leadoff hitter and second baseman Gannon Vandehei. Cody Gaber waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and out. 1-0 on Vandehei. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped up foul, out of play. One ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball misses. 2-1 now to Vandehei. That pitch, fastball, and Gamoki putting it by Vandehei. Gamoki can get Vandehei here. He might be able to get through this without Onalaska having to make a pitching change. That pitch swung on and missed. And Vandehei gone on strikes for out number two. Fifth strikeout for Gamoki. And either way, whether they retire Gaber or not, this will probably be Gamoki's last batter. That pitch hit foul, out of play. Third base side.
Daddy's on it. Daddy's got it. Daddy's seen it. You get it, Daddy? No, she
Pitch inside, ball one.
Stop.
Ball and strike here on Cody Gaber. Charlie Block waits on deck for Kaukauna. Here's the 1-2 pitch, or the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 1-2, 2-1. On Gaber. Gaber 1 for 3, although he's reached base all 3 times up. Pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Single in the first inning for Gaber. Reached on an error in the third. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the fifth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's upstairs. Full now on Gaber. Not sure who Onalaska would come with next. That one is swung on, grounded first base side, fair ball. And Gaber is gone, 3 unassisted. Nice play over at first base by August Brandt. And Kaukauna goes quietly in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 6 complete. Kaukauna 4, Onalaska 2. Onalaska with work to do when we come back. This is the Class AA Legion State Tournament here at Kretz Brothers Park in Antigo. Top of the 7th inning here at Kretz Brothers Park. And Kaukauna 3 outs away from remaining in the winner's bracket and playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against River Falls. Onalaska needs 2 runs to keep it going here, and then still Kaukauna would get the bat in the bottom half of the inning if it came to it. So Savrin, Schultz, Manglitz, and Savrin up there right now looking at a 1-1 count. Hippis only with 7 pitches remaining here. Now he's actually down to 5. That one swung on and fouled out of play. 1-2. So this or Schultz will be Hippis's last batter, depending how it goes here. Hippis struggled in the second, but he's been pretty good. Otherwise, that pitch misses. It's 2-2. 102 pitches for Hippis right now. As he comes to the end of his day, at least on the hill. 2-2. Grounded right back to Hippis. Bounces off him. He picks it up and throws, and Hippis can throw to one more batter. 1-3 on the putout. And Onalaska down to their final 2 outs. So this will be, unless it's a 1-pitch out here to Griffin Schultz, this will be Hippis's last batter.
Unless he gets one of them.
Right, that's what I just said.
Good.
That's upstairs, and this will be Hippis's last batter, so Kaukauna will have to go to the pen for at least 1 batter, unless Schultz would get on. Mason Manglitz on deck. It's the 1-1 to Griffin Schultz. That's there. The 1-0 to Griffin Schultz. That's in for a strike to make it 1-1. Schultz today is walked and grounded to first. 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Onalaska again put up some 24 runs in their first 2 games, being held to just 2 here today. The 1-2 pitch, that's strike 3, you bet. That's right there. Froze Schultz with that one, and that's going to do it for Xander Hippis. Seven strikeouts for Hippis, and he really came back strong after that second inning. He had 44 pitches through 2 innings and has made it through almost the next 5 on 60, just under 70 pitches. So we get a pitching change here for Kaukauna. And this looks like number 30. Xavier Stuber. So it's 6 2/3 for Hippis today. Stuber will come on to try and finish it up. So Stuber taking his warm-up tosses. Onalaska down to their final out. So Stuber taking his, as I said, Stuber taking his warm-up throws. Not a save opportunity for Stuber, I do not believe, because there's the tying run is not aboard. A go-ahead run. And he's only going to be pitching potentially 1 out. Pitch by Stuber misses ball 1. But again, this one's not over. Stranger things have happened. There's been 2-out rallies in the past. So, not over till you record the 3rd out. That's upstairs. It's 2-0. Here on Mason Manglitz, and Manglitz the leadoff man. 1 for 3. That one's in there. It's a ball. 2 balls and a strike now. Looks like we might get some just in case activity. Evan Winkler going to go start throwing just in case. Onalaska would tie this one up or take the lead. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. A pitch to Manglitz. Upstairs, it's full. Payoff pitch here for Stuber. Swung on, popped up third base side. And I believe this is going to get out of play, and it does off the broadcast booth's roof. Still full. So 3-2 the count. I think the umpire needed to go get some baseballs. Here we go. He's coming back with them. 3 balls, 2 strikes. From Stuber to Manglitz. Payoff pitch. Swung on. This is drilled into left center field for a base hit, and Onalaska stays alive. First hit allowed by Stuber. 5th hit of the game for Onalaska. So a tying run at the plate now in Aiden Larson. Larson today is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out to third. And they just plunked Aiden Larson. Runners on first and second. So the go-ahead run now in Bryce Heft at the plate. And we're going to have the Kaukauna manager coming out and having a chat and trying to settle everybody down. Ben Gaber on his way to the mound. And has his arm around his pitcher, Xavier Stuber. Say, hey, it's all right. Just got to settle down. But Onalaska with life. Bryce Haft today is 2 for 3, couple of doubles. And a strikeout. Or Heft. Excuse me, Bryce Heft, not Haft. Bryce Heft. Manglitz off second, Larson off first. And the pitch misses ball 1. So base hit would score 1. Unless it's hit right at one of the, like right at the left fielder. The pitch, that's in there, fastball strike. from Xavier Stewart. That is line to short, and that's the ball game. Hit hard, but right at the Kaukauna shortstop, Matthew Bartle. He makes the grab for the third out, F6 on the putout. For Onalaska, 2 runs on 5 hits. They commit 2 errors and leave 6 on base. For Kaukauna, 4 runs on 6 hits. They commit no errors and leave 7 on base. Winning pitcher today is Xander Hippis. He goes 6 2/3. He's 2 runs, both earned on 4 hits. He struck out 7, walked 3, hit 1. And then Xavier Stuber comes in, throws the final third of an inning, gives up no runs on a hit. He hit 1 batter. Taking a loss is Evan Gamoki. And Gamoki gives up 4 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 5, walked 3 here this evening. So tomorrow's schedule here in Zaleski Sports. 1 o'clock game will be Antigo and Onalaska. And the 4 p.m. game will be Kaukauna and River Falls. So, hey, thanks to everybody for tuning in here tonight. We appreciate it. Been nice to sit in, kind of help these guys out here. Had a lot of fun doing it. So hopefully you get a chance. If you're in the Antigo area, tune it in on 98.7 FM. If you're in the car or whatever, you're driving around, you can't watch a video stream, you can tune it in on WATKradio.com. And, of course, you want to sit down and watch it, you turn it in on ZaleskiSports.com. So that's going to do it from Kretz Brothers Park.